It's a big week for retail results. This morning, we've already gotten numbers from Home Depot and Kohl's. TJX is expected in the next few minutes. For more on what we've seen and what we can expect this week, let's bring in Joe Feldman. He is Senior Managing Director at Telsey Advisory Group. And the stocks this morning, at least for Home Depot and Kohl's, are up pretty sharply, Joe. Despite some disappointing numbers, is that because the street's kind of looking through this, or because they weren't more concerned about what may happen with tariffs down the road?
Yeah, it seems like the numbers came in a little bit better than what was being feared for Kohl's, for sure. And in terms of they're talking about getting better trends in the second half of the quarter and heading into back to school, getting back to a positive same-store sales. Home Depot, however, put up pretty good results. I mean, a 3% comp was basically in line. When you look at it a two-year stack, so this year plus last year, it accelerated to 11%. They did moderate their outlook for the full year, but that was expected. We were modeling a 4, the street was around a 4, so we all kind of knew that was going to come. And it is related to some tariff pressure. I think housing pressure as well is there. But they also called out lumber price deflation being a bigger driver than what we had previously thought. So we'll have to get more information about that on the call.
You know, put this together with what we heard from Walmart already, where they raised guidance and said that they feel pretty comfortable with things, despite what's happening with any of the broader implications from tariffs or other things. They say the consumer is looking healthy. What does that tell you about this universe?
Yeah, you know, we keep hearing that, you know, from a lot of the retailers. Even Walmart called that out, that consumer's pretty healthy. Home Depot this morning had called that out. And I think that that's true. Right now, the consumer is pretty healthy. But there is some concern heading into the back half that there's tariff pressure and what that's going to mean. We hear it's upwards of $1,000 for the average family in terms of an impact. And so we're going to have to see how that plays out. Hopefully the job situation stays relatively stable and we'll see spending continue. However, what we've also noticed is the spending's happening at the lower to middle income type places. I think Target's going to have probably good results tomorrow. Walmart was very good last week. TJ we would expect to be pretty solid. And I think that whole discount world has really been where you've seen the trends hold up better than the more discretionary names.
What should we be listening for in the companies that we're going to hear in the rest of this week?
Yeah, I think you want to hear more about tariffs and what people are thinking the tariff impact is going to be. Our sense is that it really pushes more into 2020, just given that the way they're currently structured and, you know, with half of the remaining $300 million really happening now in September and then the rest in December. And a lot of the retailers have kind of planned for this. So I think that will be okay for holiday season. It's really about 2020 and the outlook for the balance of the year, where the consumer's spending. And again, I think it's going to be more in that discount needs-based categories is where we're going to see the spending holding up a little bit better.
Joe, thanks for your time.
Thank you.